Well, I'm here to do a presentation about design thinking for libraries and how we do design thinking at Aarhus Public Libraries. And we think that design thinking is a crucial thing for libraries because libraries are about people. And therefore we need to find a way to involve people and co-create libraries with people and with the citizens. So for us, for many years, design thinking has been kind of the framework for our innovation work, for all the projects we do, and a way to try to find out how do we find out about the needs of the community that we are a library for. So that's why we think that design thinking is a very important approach and methods for libraries. Well, the toolkit is can help libraries approach their community. It gives you a set of methods that you could use, but it's also very much about a mindset. So it's about a mindset of thinking about the citizens and thinking about how can we co-create things with them. So it gives you a practical approach, but also an idea about how can we start working in a different way. So design thinking is also an invitation to start working in a new ways in libraries. And the idea in the toolkit is that everyone can become a designer. So not everyone can learn the skills of an engineer or an architect, but everyone can learn to become a designer. So everyone can learn a little bit about observing things outside libraries, being curious about what's happening outside libraries and how can we use that to reinvent our library. So that's kind of the core thing in the toolkit as well. Well, it's very important for us in our innovation work that we have this international network. So we have been doing that for many years, and our managers in Aarhus have been good at thinking about what could we learn from libraries all over the world. We have been very inspired by many Dutch libraries and many other libraries. So that's also a way for us to seek inspiration for how to change the libraries in Aarhus, to reach out and think about what kind of things are other libraries doing and how could we not copy that, but how could we think about using that in a way that fits the needs of the citizens in Aarhus. And so it's kind of a way for us also to get some feedback and to find people who could coach us and tell us about where our library is going. So I think the international network for us has been very, very important. And one of the reasons why Doc 1, the new main library in Aarhus, is a success today, that's very much based on the international network. I just learned today that the Dutch translation is out there and ready to use. And I would just encourage everyone to take a look. And this is an invitation, the toolkit is an invitation to start working in a different way, to start changing your mindset and start putting yourself in the shoes of the users so that we can start changing libraries. And we would very much like to hear some of the results. So we're collecting stories, ideas for how to implement design thinking in libraries. And I think, so if anyone has some stories, please get back to us and let's share them with the rest of the library field. Design thinking is about accelerating innovation. So it's about, it has two main components. It's about talking to people and it's about prototyping. So it's about learning something about the world, make a prototype, and then use that prototype to test out new things and learn more things about the world. So it's about putting the people first in a design process, and it's about listening to what they say and look at what they do, but also dig into what they think and feel about new services at a library, for example. So that's the main thing in a design thinking process, put the people first, talk to them and prototype, and then at the end, after many iterations, you will get to a final product, service or whatever.